Hey guys, so I don't really have any trolls, so hi. Um, this is the second round of the weekend lobbies in the same session with White Rabbit, and but this time in the enemy team, and she played healer against me playing healer basically. So the teams were Devil, Muhammerd, Tammy, and VIP in my team, and in the enemy team it was quangzone, Vivira, Plino, shuttamob, muhtork, and White Rabbit. We actually had the same vehicles, but it's the usual ancient graph thread. It's quite common these days. Just yeah, I like to stick to my graph, and right at the beginning, we didn't have a speed, which slowed things down a lot. But I was on the right side. Left side looked better than the right side, at least until now. Now it kind of switched. That's why I actually went to the firebox, but it was already healed by Tammy. So I just stayed with the sniper prints. And yeah, at the beginning, when nobody's really has, and nobody really low, I actually sped this part out because it was just not really worth it. And I was level 4 already, but well, nobody on the enemy team I think had their super yet, so here save devil. No, it was VIP. I think can't actually see it. The electron. Almost dead, but here, that's actually right here. You can see a very good example of the angel healing capabilities. It's just not strong on a single target. It's only strong on several, or like 4 mobs, for example. And also only for the ability. Right here, I didn't want to go in the straight line because then this range of the siderunner would got me, but there was a tiny shine in the way, so and no speed, and he had a speed. Yeah. Sometimes it's you're dead way faster than you think you are. Just squishy as fuck. Here, good final sacrifice, wouldn't kill. Now I heard the Tesla storm and I saw the firebox, but he was already away, and Tammy was in the fight basically, so I ignored the the firebox because he can just change vehicles. And I actually did heal him eventually, so he didn't have to wait for his for the healing of the base of the tower. You don't actually see White Rabbit in this round that often. She often was on the other side, just randomly. Right there you can see her. Yeah. She doesn't really play that much healer, and she hasn't really played Graph. She is actually playing more Angel than Graph, you will see that. And she hasn't played Graph in a while, so it's quite impressive to get those numbers. I think she got like 26 or 27k, and I only got 36. I think I can't really remember what the time. Yeah. Now I heard the Deadly Circus, and right there you can actually see that. That's why I like Graph more than well, in some situations, for example right there, I would have had to super with Angel because of the healing of the ability just isn't quick enough, and I actually saved him from the Deadly Circus. His speed and my just quick and instant healing is just, that is very OP. That like 2000 health, that's just additional.
Guardian available. Dropship respawned.
So right now I changed back because I could get the super with upgrading the super. So now I just waited. I had a speed, and I heard the shotgun storm placed another speed actually, but couldn't really negotiate the damage. Only save Tammy. Like couldn't really But there,
Enemy front
and that's
line is critical.
one good example of, right there you can see by Rabbit how she saved Quang. He was basically already dead, but
Singularity
then he
available.
did die, but yeah. It was kinda unfair,
Enemy
because
front
it was a
line
4v5, because the one guy, the muhtork, I don't know him and he's not that good. Right here I did quite good timing. I went through the tower without dying, and I didn't actually get him, and I didn't want to chase too hard. And he probably felt lucky for not dying there. But can't do anything. I don't like people that chase like beyond the second tower in these situations, because that's just, I mean, a little bit of chasing. Right here I wanted to get them stuck, because well, they were kind of not stuck, but they were defending, so if I would just make them stuck, we could have pushed. But counter super, and yeah. Right here, that's also, just look at that orbital strike, just like, okay. Orbital strike, the most overpowered ability in the game, just out-healed that thing. Tammy stayed in the orbital strike for quite long. I don't know why he did that, but Tiny Giant's a bit slow, that's why maybe. And right here I didn't, I actually placed my speed eventually, but it was too late, and I didn't had a blast. So yeah, it really shows that you only have like 2,800 HP at this level, but at the beginning only like 2,000 health, which is not a lot. And I didn't get the upgrade actually. I didn't get the health upgrade. Right here I once again Deadly Circus, save Devil, because with the 2,000 additional health, he did die eventually because he was too, and I healed Tammy a bit because he was kind of low, and this time I didn't have a blast to save him, but that 2,000 health that's additional just means that when timed right, you don't have to deal 4,000, you have to deal 6,000 damage, which is a tank compared to a sniper, which is quite a lot. So there are these 2,100, I think, I don't know the exact number, but that boost is just a lot of health.
available.
I could have sped this part up, it was kind of boring. And I actually didn't, like, I saw the flame firebox, I can't actually remember seeing him, but in the last round I was playing against him and he was only going for killing me, so I was like, it was a bit weird because he didn't really care about pushing, and he played firebox as well, and I assumed maybe that pushing right here is more important. And look at the sniper prince, it's almost dead, but it survived quite long. And I supered because I was not sure if, like, yeah, I wasted the supers in this round, the angel supers, the guardians, quite a bit. I don't know.
Dropship deployed.
As I think I said it in the last round as well, I still need to get a hang of the super, the guardian, because I'm quite new to Angel. I recently got the gold skin, and I kind of farmed to get the level 9 on it to get the gold skin. But other than that, I don't really have that many pro rounds. And I actually went to VIP. I thought of him because in terms of healing, because sometimes you survive when you are at the edge but with like a low amount of HP, and you can actually get saved by the blast. You need to be frame perfect, but I think it's because it takes away the health, and then it looks like it checks if it's level 4. I tried to get somebody, didn't really work, but at least killed the mobs. And I tried to, because they didn't have mobs, I tried to push, but that's just that orbital strike just shreds. And yes, I saw Tammy, and oh wait, I actually went to Tammy, because once again Firebox, couldn't go to him because of the mobs. Just went around.
Diamond tower is taking damage.
Once again, a part I could have sped up. Yeah, a bit boring, this waiting time. Singularity, good singularity, got both of them. But I just was there. And you can't really see the health sometimes when they are stacked like stacked on each other. So I looked at the top, because right there you can actually see the current health. Without the shield thingy, without the shield being sometimes that's actually, I used to have a problem with that, because sometimes I think that somebody is low but he just has like 50% shield, and I think he's like 50% low, like only at 50%. I don't know, maybe my color blindness. It's a bit weird, but that's why I actually got used to look at the top, because on the top you can see the health in only green, so no problem with. Okay, no, it's not my color blindness. That would make no sense. I'm weak with the red and green and not blue. I don't know. Heard the shotgun storm. Was a bit too late, but not too late, but a bit. Well, it worked out. But for example, in that instance right there, that's nothing a blast couldn't have done either way. The only upside of the Guardian is that you have like instant heal, like you have a blast that lasts 4 seconds long, so you have like 4 seconds of continuously a lot of healing. And right there you can actually see that I instantly wanted to change spec, but sometimes I really need to get used to playing Angel normally, just healing it without using the super in like top lobbies, because I don't do that. I do not like. I just use it for the super and not for the normal healing ability, which is. Right here was a bit stupid. I went away to look at the teammates, or I don't know what, but it's on my mob side, but it doesn't really matter.
Enemy diamond tower core is critical.
Now I'm actually alone on the right side, I think. And I stayed behind the cover to still heal them. That's one upside, because you can heal through walls. But I haven't really actively used it to save somebody or stuff like that. But there are some situations where it might be helpful. Okay, there's a lot of situations where I could have just sped up some parts. Wow. Yeah, I edited this video quite a while back and just did the commentary. Yeah. Right here, everybody went away, so I was a bit scared for the left side, so I supered as well just to be sure. But it probably just made everybody panic, so everybody rushed back to the left side. But it doesn't matter. Right here I heard the supers and I switched to turn around, but oh yeah, I actually saved the electron quite good. Was really close. And I just went with them to finish the guy. Now muhtork left. He was the person that I don't know. So I haven't really actually paid attention for him either, so how good he is or how good he was playing, but I think he was playing quite badly. But yeah. Oh yeah, and oh yes, this is I remember this one. Tammy and I, we stayed on the left side for so long to people. Like, I mean, they really tried hard. That's just like he leveled his healing balloon and I leveled healing, so we had a lot of healing.
20 seconds remaining.
So this will keep going for quite a while. Being pushed around once again. Quang also pushed me around. Now look at that, they are full life after like 3 people. There are 3 people there. 3.
2, 1.
It's just
Tesla storm.
and now right here I was separated. I couldn't go back because I would have just gotten the thingy, the super and I actually almost died there. But he had a super. And they opened on the right side because 3 people were defending. At some point 3 I believe. Yeah, 3 people. And that was a very good performance of Tammy and me. Just the heal balloon the heal balloon deals the same heals the same than the damage balloon like the machine gun deals damage, so it's the same healings per second compared to the other thing, but just with a higher cooldown. But that's just, I mean, you know how strong sometimes the
Shotgun storm.
oh I was kind of wasted. I had no speed, so I was stuck. And yes, you know how sometimes these balloons just shred, like they are really not, shouldn't mess around with them. Devil's low again. Saved him.
Enemy base core is under attack.
But yeah, it was kind of unfair. And like, I mean, it's 0 to 18, and it was a 4v5 probably. I mean, Muhammerd, how's he called? Muhammerd didn't play that bad. And right here, obviously, a run for a singularity. I don't know why I went there, but I tried to help. But I placed mine to kill the mobs, but I was too far away. And I got deadly circus, but that third thingy helped me. But Tammy died. I don't know why he stayed there. Our mobs were dead. But I mean, at least we got our revenge. White Rabbit tried to help, but too late. not that much going on compared to the last round. But as I said, unfair match, so in our favors. Just yeah. He really tried to kill me right there because well, the healer is kinda a key part of the team. And I don't like to waste my blast, even like because of the cooldown, so I just went to the mobs. And that's one thing that I should, like, everybody that tries to learn how to play Graf or wants to play him, just try to don't overuse your blast. Use it in situations where you need them. Or if you have to use them, for example, for yourself, try to at least heal something as well, something else as well. Because, well, otherwise you have 14 seconds of normal healing. And right there you can't really hinder it, like you can't really, don't use it only on you, but just try to not use them unnecessarily.